effective it is. The theme, "Stay far away from sexual immorality," is strongly emphasized throughout the Scriptures. A key passage that captures this warning is found at Proverbs 5:3, which reads, "For the lips of a wayward woman drip like a honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil." Here the Bible highlights how seductive and appealing immoral advances can seem at first. The sweet words of an immoral person, whether in person, online, or elsewhere, may capture our attention. Yet, as we will see, this sweetness does not last. To protect ourselves from falling prey to such temptations, it is vital to heed the wisdom passed down from generation to generation. Notice what Proverbs 4:4-5 urges us to do. "He taught me and said to me, 'May your heart hold fast to my words. Keep my commandments and continue living. Acquire wisdom, acquire understanding. Do not forget, and do not turn aside from what I say.'" These verses remind us that divine principles are not designed to restrict our happiness, but to safeguard it. By actively acquiring wisdom through studying and applying God's Word, we sharpen our ability to recognize inappropriate advances, just as Amy did in the example where she refused to be swayed by a co-worker's flattery. Immoral proposals often start with flattering or smooth words. The account of the 27-year-old secretary named Amy illustrates this perfectly. She admitted that it felt good to be noticed by a man who lavished her with praise. However, she wisely perceived that his interest was strictly sexual. Her decision, "I am not going to be taken in by his advances," echoes the spirit of what we read in Proverbs. Immorality can present itself in the form of a sweet promise or an exciting experience, yet we must remember that outward allure can mask a grave spiritual and emotional danger. Why is sexual immorality so dangerous? Because the results are inevitably bitter. This reality is emphasized at Proverbs 5:4-5, where the inspired writer states, in Portuguese in the reference you provided, "Mas no fim ela é amarga como o absinto e afiada como uma espada de dois gumes." 5. Os pés dela descem para a morte. Seus passos levam diretamente para a sepultura. Translating the essence of these words, the Bible warns that although immorality may feel sweet initially, its end is as bitter as wormwood and sharp as a two-edged sword. The consequences, be they a troubled conscience, an unwanted pregnancy, a sexually transmitted disease, or the devastating emotional pain inflicted on a betrayed spouse, cut deep. Indeed, one rash act can cause a lifetime of regret. Given these sobering truths, the Scriptures lovingly admonish us to maintain a safe distance from any situation that might lead us down an immoral path. Proverbs 5:8 says, "Stay far away from her. Do not go near the entrance of her house." This counsel underscores the importance of not merely rejecting immorality when it arises, but actively avoiding environments or behaviors that could invite temptation. Whether it is declining an invitation to watch inappropriate entertainment, refusing to consume debasing music, or steering clear of explicit images and pornography, our goal should be to remain as far away as possible from moral dangers. The Bible's further counsel at Proverbs 6:27, 1 Corinthians 15:33, and Ephesians 5:3-5 supports this stance. These verses remind us that bad associations spoil useful habits, and that immoral talk or behavior should not even be mentioned among us. Additionally, 1 Timothy 4:8 and 1 Peter 3:4 show us that true beauty and strength come from a godly character rather than from immodest dress or flirtatious behavior. Striving for modesty inside and out protects our hearts and keeps our lives free of needless complications.